Stargate SG-1 captivated sci-fi fans for a decade with its epic adventures, unforgettable characters, and rich mythology. But what happened to the cast after the Stargate closed? In this video, we take a nostalgic journey through time to see where the actors are now, who continued to shine in Hollywood, who stepped away from the spotlight, and who left us too soon. From heroic warriors to sinister villains, discover the real-life stories behind the stars of Stargate SG-1, then and now. Amanda Tapping portrayed Major Samantha Carter in Stargate SG-1, 1997, when she was 32 years old. Carter is a brilliant astrophysicist and a courageous Air Force officer, known for her intelligence, scientific expertise, and unshakable loyalty to her team. Her character played a crucial role in solving interstellar mysteries and defending Earth from alien threats. After Stargate SG-1, Amanda Tapping continued her success in science fiction, notably starring in Sanctuary and directing episodes of various TV shows including The Flash and Supernatural. As of 2025, at 59 years old, she remains active in the entertainment industry and is widely respected for her contributions both on-screen and behind the camera.
But that trap is only going to hold them for so long. Thor and the Asgard must be monitoring the situation. If we can get there, we should be able to contact them.
Isn't the half Bouvier, a Belgian sheepdog, and then the mom was Rottweiler, Mastiff, and Boxer.
Okay.
She's only 105 pounds.
Michael Shanks portrayed Dr. Daniel Jackson in Stargate SG-1, 1997, when he was 27 years old. Dr. Jackson is a passionate archaeologist and linguist whose deep knowledge of ancient civilizations is key to unlocking the secrets of the Stargate. His compassion and moral compass often guide the team through ethically complex situations. After leaving Stargate SG-1, Michael Shanks appeared in numerous TV roles including Saving Hope and guest starred in various science fiction series. As of 2025, at 54 years old, he continues to act in both television and film, while also participating in conventions and fan events, maintaining a strong connection with his Stargate legacy.
This is Teal'c. Tell him Teal'c. Away. I'm honored.
Show. So her and I have, when we started doing the bedroom stuff, it was kind of like, we're kind of like chums. It's kind of like, put your hand.
Christopher Judge portrayed Teal'c in Stargate SG-1, 1997, when he was 33 years old. Teal'c is a stoic and honorable Jaffa warrior who defects from his oppressive alien overlords, the Goa'uld, to fight for freedom alongside SG-1. His strength, discipline, and deep sense of morality made him a central figure in the series. Following Stargate SG-1, Christopher Judge found renewed fame as the voice of Kratos in the critically acclaimed God of War video game series, starting in 2018. As of 2025, Judge is 60 years old, continuing to work as both an actor and voice artist, admired for his commanding presence and distinctive voice.
I'm fine.
I thought maybe working on the engines would help take my mind off Colonel O'Neill.
Fly,
Yeah.
But, when you're not, then it's just read the lines. Like,
Yeah.
So.
Terrell Rothery portrayed Dr. Janet Fraser in Stargate SG-1, 1997, when she was 35 years old. Dr. Fraser is the compassionate and highly skilled chief medical officer at Stargate Command, often serving as the moral center of the team. Her care for the soldiers under her watch and her courage in critical situations earned her deep respect within the SGC. After her character's heroic on-screen death in Season 7, Terrell Rothery continued her prolific television career, appearing in series such as Cedar Cove, Arrow, and Virgin River. As of 2025, she is 62 years old, actively working in both television and theater, and remains a fan favorite for her heartfelt portrayal of Janet Fraser.
Sorry to have to do this. All right, open.
Acrobatics, and all I remember, Christopher, Donnie, me, and Carmen, and of course we're imbibing, and we're sitting in Donnie.
Ben Browder portrayed Lieutenant, Colonel Cameron Mitchell in Stargate SG-1, 2005, when he was 42 years old. Mitchell is a courageous and determined Air Force pilot who takes command of SG-1 during its final seasons. Balancing military prowess with a deep respect for his teammates, he brought renewed energy to the team after Jack O'Neill's departure. Prior to Stargate, Browder was best known for his lead role in Farscape. After SG-1, he appeared in various sci-fi projects, including Doctor Who and Arrow, and has been active in the convention circuit. As of 2025, Ben Browder is 62 years old, continuing to act occasionally while also writing and directing.
Turn out. That's the one thing you people don't know how to do, so I'm making it in order.
Yes, sir. I'm sure it'll be fun, sir.
And then bam, they knock him out. The show from beginning to end was peppered with that. The fact that we called Rigel Fluffy, Sparky.
Dan Shea portrayed Sergeant, Siler, Master Sergeant, Sylvester Siler, in Stargate SG-1, 1997. When he was 42 years old, Sergeant Siler is the dependable and resilient technician often seen repairing Stargate equipment, frequently enduring minor explosions and electrical mishaps in the background. Though mostly a silent character, his steady presence became a beloved running joke and symbol of dedication at Stargate Command. Beyond acting, Dan Shea is a renowned stuntman and stunt coordinator, with credits in MacGyver, Stargate Atlantis, and many other major productions. As of 2025, he is 70 years old and remains respected within the industry for his behind-the-scenes expertise.
Really? I didn't even know the new season had started. That's something you don't see every day.
Yes, sir.
I think the show was covered anyways.
I see. So it's underneath the overall umbrella of the production.
It's the umbrella of the show, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't have a special stunt guy.
Richard Dean Anderson portrayed Colonel Jack O'Neill in Stargate SG-1, 1997, when he was 47 years old. Jack O'Neill is a witty, pragmatic, and battle-hardened Air Force officer who leads SG-1 with a mix of military expertise and sardonic humor. Despite his casual demeanor, O'Neill is fiercely loyal and deeply committed to the defense of Earth. Already famous for MacGyver prior to Stargate SG-1, Anderson further cemented his legacy with this role. After gradually stepping back from acting in the mid-2000s to focus on family and environmental causes, Richard Dean Anderson has remained largely retired from the spotlight. As of 2025, he is 75 years old, living a quiet life while occasionally appearing at fan conventions and supporting conservation efforts.
Your strength is 5 times that of a normal human.
So, no increase then, huh? The reason I come to these things is to be able to meet the people. For the most part, the traveling I do is to...
Gary Jones portrayed Sergeant Walter Harriman in Stargate SG-1, 1997, when he was 40 years old. Sergeant Harriman is the reliable and often underappreciated technician who runs the Stargate control room with quiet efficiency and precision. Though a supporting character, his consistent presence provided a comforting continuity throughout the series. After Stargate SG-1, Gary Jones continued acting in Canadian television and film, and he has become a beloved guest at sci-fi conventions. As of 2025, he is 67 years old, semi-retired but still active in the fan community and known for his humor and warmth.
Chevron 1 encoded.
Because I was like, oh, okay. So, and he was right. So I get onto Twitter and I'm just trying to figure out.
Don S. Davis portrayed Major General George Hammond in Stargate SG-1, 1997, when he was 55 years old. His calm authority and deep concern for his personnel made him a respected figure in the series. Outside of Stargate SG-1, Don S. Davis had a prolific career with roles in Twin Peaks, The X-Files, and numerous TV movies. Tragically, Don S. Davis passed away on June 29, 2008, at the age of 65 due to a heart attack. Before his passing, he continued to act and was admired for his professionalism and kindness on set.
On a moon or at the bottom of some deep, dark ocean.
Which is why we're going, if they're trapped and need help.
If they're even alive at all.
As for why they've been unable to make contact with Earth,
or Wells or whoever, and then I would see it on TV or in the film, and no.
Corin Neck portrayed Jonas Quinn in Stargate SG-1, 2002, when he was 31 years old. Jonas Quinn is an intelligent and idealistic scientist from the planet Langara, who joins SG-1 after the departure of Dr. Daniel Jackson. Despite initial tensions, he earns the trust and admiration of the team with his dedication and earnestness. Corin Neck was previously known for his lead role in Parker Lewis Can't Lose, and after SG-1, he continued working in television and independent film. On January 5, 2013, he was seriously injured in a boating accident during a film shoot in Belize, but made a strong recovery. As of 2025, he is 53 years old and continues acting, writing, and producing while staying connected with the Stargate fan community.
he said you were a good man.
Really? He said that?
Yeah, you're shocked he never let on?
And even got cast in sort of your role. So going into that sort of franchise, obviously it's a career changer in many sort of ways.
Claudia Black portrayed Vala Maldoran in Stargate SG-1, 2004, when she was 32 years old. Vala Maldoran is a cunning, witty, and morally ambiguous former thief who evolves into a key member of SG-1. Her complex relationship with Daniel Jackson and her transformation from rogue to ally added depth and humor to the later seasons. Claudia Black, also beloved for her role as Aaron's son in Farscape, brought charisma and energy to the Stargate universe. After SG-1, she found success in both voice acting and television, contributing to popular video games like Dragon Age and Mass Effect. As of 2025, she is 52 years old and remains active in genre media and voice work.
Thank you for proving me right when I said we could take a chance on you.
I don't know what to say.
Especially after the last 3 years and the strike, which was crucial, and to celebrate a genre that's been so good to me my entire career.
I was going to say, this is definitely in your way.
Beau Bridges portrayed Major General Hank Landry in Stargate SG-1, 2005, when he was 63 years old. Known for his pragmatic approach and firm yet fair leadership style, Landry brings stability and strategic insight to the evolving mission of SG-1. A highly respected actor with a long and decorated career, Beau Bridges has appeared in countless films and television series, including The Fabulous Baker Boys, Homeland, and Masters of Sex. As of 2025, he is 83 years old and still occasionally appears in guest roles, continuing the Bridges family legacy in Hollywood.
So, I don't know, but they had detailed intelligence.
He was aware of both our locations and intentions.
Bigger question is, what does Ball want with Adria?
Perhaps he intends to negotiate for
advice, but was really remarkable, but you gave it to her as your daughter.
Well, I passed on a lot of the stuff that my dad gave me. One of his favorite words was...
Carmen Argentiano portrayed Selmak, hosted by Jacob Carter, in Stargate SG-1, 1998, when he was 55 years old. Jacob Carter, a retired Air Force general and father to Samantha Carter, becomes host of the Tok'ra symbiote Selmak, gaining a second chance at life and a vital role in the interstellar resistance against the Goa'uld. Carmen Argentiano portrayed Jacob Selmak with warmth, authority, and complexity, making the character a fan favorite. He had a long and respected acting career spanning both film and television, with appearances in The Godfather Part 2, L.A. Law, and The Mentalist. Carmen Argentiano passed away on February 10, 2019, at the age of 75. Prior to his death, he was active in both acting and the convention circuit, known for his kindness and professionalism.
Right. Took us 3 months to get a magistrate to give us a wiretap on him. No other division, including Grab, can go near his personal residence or place of business, all right?
Actors that just, they connect. She just, and you know, she's so pretty, and but that's sexist.
Peter Williams portrayed Apophis in Stargate SG-1, 1997, when he was 39 years old. Apophis is one of the most iconic villains in Stargate SG-1, a powerful Goa'uld system lord who frequently clashes with SG-1. Known for his menacing charisma and relentless ambition, Apophis played a central role in the show's early seasons as its primary antagonist. Peter Williams delivered a commanding performance that left a lasting impression on the franchise. After SG-1, he continued acting in film and television, often appearing at sci-fi conventions around the world. As of 2025, he is 67 years old and remains a celebrated figure within the Stargate community for his iconic portrayal of evil.
That's days, and your death years. That's actually rather good, isn't it?
God! All right, be hypnotized, be hypnotized.
Well, fans, you know him best as a twirling little thing. No.
Tony Amandola portrayed Master Bratak in Stargate SG-1, 1997, when he was 46 years old. Bratak is a wise and battle-hardened Jaffa warrior who serves as a mentor and father figure to Teal'c. With his deep honor, tactical brilliance, and fearless resistance against the Goa'uld, Bratak became a revered symbol of freedom for his people. Tony Amandola brought gravitas to the role, making Bratak one of the most respected recurring characters in the series. After Stargate SG-1, Amandola continued to act in television and film, with notable roles in Once Upon a Time, Annabelle, and The Mask of Zorro. As of 2025, he is 73 years old and remains active in the industry, admired for his powerful screen presence and versatility.
And as scheduled. Meaning here, a more suitable world is not likely to be found in time. Delaying the ceremony.
Well, that's right. He's been in a lot of things, hasn't he? He was reminding us of a few of his little roles.
Yeah.
Anyway, talking of your roles.
Okay.
Morena Baccarin portrayed Adria in Stargate SG-1, 2006, when she was 27 years old. Adria is the powerful and fanatical leader of the Ori army, born with immense knowledge and abilities as the Oritai. Her role brought a divine and unsettling intensity to the final arc of the series. Morena Baccarin's commanding performance made Adria a memorable and formidable antagonist. After Stargate SG-1, she went on to star in major projects including Firefly, Homeland, Gotham, and the Deadpool films. As of 2025, she is 45 years old and continues to thrive as a prominent actress in both television and film.
So, I hear there's going to be a magician.
Dial.
Where is it now?
It's probably on the bathroom floor, somewhere where I tweezed it.
Someone somewhere wants to sweep that up and keep it in the Ziploc bag.
It's pretty gross.
I can't even...
Anna Louise Plowman portrayed Dr. Sarah Gardner in Stargate SG-1, 2000, when she was 28 years old. Dr. Sarah Gardner is an archaeologist and former romantic interest of Daniel Jackson. Her character becomes central to a key storyline when she is possessed by Osiris, a powerful Goa'uld, adding a deeply personal dimension to the conflict. Anna Louise Plowman brought complexity and nuance to the dual role of Sarah and Osiris. After SG-1, she appeared in British television, including Doctor Who and Black Sails, and is also known for her theater work. As of 2025, he is 52 years old. She is active in both screen and stage, admired for her versatility and classical training.
I've been busy.
Really? I've looked for signs of you out there in the fringes. There's been no papers, no research projects. It's like you fell off the face of the earth.
Here, and everyone's so excited and having such a good weekend, and I'm really delighted that I've been invited and I can be a part of it. It's very special, I think, for a lot of families to be able to do something.
Robert Picardo portrayed Richard Woolsey in Stargate SG-1, 2004, when he was 51 years old. Richard Woolsey starts as a bureaucratic thorn in SG-1's side, representing oversight and accountability, but later evolves into a capable and ethical leader, eventually becoming commander of Atlantis. Initially appearing rigid and by the book, his transformation into a respected leader was one of the franchise's most satisfying character arcs. Robert Picardo is also beloved for his role as the Doctor in Star Trek Voyager. As of 2025, he is 71 years old, still active in acting and voice work, and remains a prominent figure at science fiction conventions worldwide.
Emergency.
20 Borg are about to break through that door. We need time to get out of here. Create a diversion.
This isn't part of my program. I'm a doctor, not a doorstop.
When I went to Yale, I was a pre-med student. My childhood ambition had been to be a pediatrician. But now, as it turns out,
Ronnie Cox portrayed Senator Robert Kinsey in Stargate SG-1, 1998, when he was 60 years old. Senator Kinsey is a politically ambitious and morally questionable figure who frequently clashes with Stargate Command. As an antagonist within Earth's own government, Kinsey represents the bureaucratic and political threats to the Stargate program, often placing personal power above global security. Ronnie Cox brought intensity and realism to the role, drawing on his long career of playing complex authority figures. Beyond Stargate SG-1, Cox is widely known for roles in RoboCop, Total Recall, and Deliverance. As of 2025, he is 86 years old and largely retired from acting, focusing instead on his second career as a folk musician, performing across the US and releasing several albums.
Let's be candid for a moment. The Cardassians aren't going to listen to reason, and the Federation isn't going to give in to their demands. And at 10 o'clock on a Monday morning, they asked me to come in at 9 o'clock just to see if I was worth seeing. And I
Cliff Simon portrayed Baal in Stargate SG-1, 2001, when he was 39 years old. Baal is one of the most cunning and charismatic Goa'uld system lords, known for his intelligence, sarcasm, and dangerous ambition. Unlike many other Goa'uld, Baal often outsmarts his enemies, making him a recurring and fan-favorite villain. Cliff Simon delivered a memorable performance that helped define the tone of the show's later seasons. Tragically, Cliff Simon passed away on March 9, 2021, at the age of 58 due to a kiteboarding accident in California. Prior to his untimely death, he remained active in acting, writing, and adventure travel, and was deeply appreciated by fans for his approachable personality and iconic role.
Office. Master of the system laws.
My military discipline to that. As an actor, you have to be disciplined. Being on time, knowing your dialogue, all that kind of stuff.
Lexa Doy portrayed Dr. Carolyn Lamb in Stargate SG-1, 2005, when she was 32 years old. Dr. Lamb is the intelligent and composed chief medical officer at Stargate Command during the later seasons of the series. As the daughter of General Hank Landry, her relationship with him adds emotional depth to the show, balancing professionalism with underlying family tension. Lexa Doy is also known for her lead role in Andromeda, and has appeared in numerous other genre projects such as Arrow and Continuum. As of 2025, she is 51 years old and remains active in television, admired for her strong performances and consistent presence in science fiction.
I guess that. For which procedure? Nose job. How's Friday at 3?
Dion Johnstone portrayed Shaka in Stargate SG-1, 1999, when he was 24 years old. Chaka is an intelligent and evolving Unas who forms a groundbreaking friendship with Dr. Daniel Jackson. His journey from a primitive tribal warrior to a key figure in Una's diplomacy highlights the show's themes of communication and cultural understanding. Dion Johnstone portrayed multiple characters in SG-1 under heavy prosthetics, but his performance as Chaka stood out for its emotional depth. He later continued a successful career in theater and television, appearing in shows like The Expanse and Sweet Magnolias. As of 2025, he is 49 years old and remains an accomplished and respected actor in both sci-fi and classical theater circles. Who is your favorite character from Stargate SG-1? How do you feel knowing that some cast members are no longer with us? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoy this type of content, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated. We appreciate your support and are glad to have you as part of our community.